Hello Lesher students and parents. I'm Dr. Dodd and this is my 16th year aboard the Viking ship. But what's new this year is I am welcoming you to our novel first time virtual back to school night due to the coronavirus outbreak. I hope you all enjoyed our bike/car parade earlier today, and now I'm the opening speaker, the opening video for our back to school night. Tonight we're asking you to check your student schedule and go to each one of your teachers' learning pages and watch their pre-recorded video. You can do that at your leisure at any time. We hope you'll all watch it tonight. The goal of tonight is to welcome you back to Lesher 7th and 8th graders and welcome you to Lesher 6th graders. I'm sorry that we weren't able to do all the normal onboarding programs that we start every year typically with when we are in person and on campus. But if and when we get to in person and on campus, we will do those same activities. We typically, 6th graders, have our web leaders, which web stands for Where Everybody Belongs. That is a group of about 40-50 of our 8th graders that work with all of our 6th graders in small groups and orient them to the Lesher way of doing things, the Lesher difference. We are a highly social group. We are a fun-loving group of teachers and staff here at Lesher, and we are all about you and your experience at Lesher. It's different this year, and we are hoping that we will get back to campus and back to in-person as soon as possible, and hopefully by October 19th to start the second quarter, which is just about 4 weeks away. We're working hard to prepare and plan for that date, and we're hoping that that happens with all the necessary safety protocols to ensure your safety. We believe that all learning happens in the context of relationships. We believe that content isn't king, caring is king. That's been harder for us to show through screens, laptop screens, cell phone screens, but we're working hard to improve our delivery of our online instructional model. Hopefully you, returning students, and you new 6th grade students are seeing that what we are doing now in the first quarter of the 2021 year is largely several orders of magnitude better than what we did the last quarter of the 1920 school year. We have tried to create learning pages for all of our classes by departments and grade level teams. We've worked hard to get all of our teachers on board with Google Classroom. We're doing a lot more using a lot different tech platforms to engage students, and we are grateful for the efforts you've made. We know it's hard on our students. We know it's hard to wake up every day and do the time we're asking you to do in synchronous or asynchronous learning. While some of our students absolutely love the online model, we also have students that struggle with that amount of screen time, as do many of our parents. We understand that our parents are also working and at home or not at home, and that you have pets and siblings in your house, and it's hard to learn from home. We get it, and we are patient with that, and we will give you grace, and we are hoping that all of our students and parents give us a little grace, meaning a little bit of latitude and flexibility when we don't do something as well as we hope to. Recognize that we have about 45 teachers here at Lesher, and they have different capacity levels and readiness levels to teach online, and we have asked them to really step up their game online. So we are trying to deliver a better program. We are trying to support you socio-emotionally through those screens and through that online delivery, but we realize it's not quite what we do in person. We haven't had sports this year, which is a big hook for a lot of our kids. We haven't been able to pull off clubs yet, and we haven't had music concerts. But we were hopeful we will bring all those programs back to you, Lesher Vikings, in the near future. So please hang in there with us, and let's keep working hard together as a team and lock elbows to keep this virus away from Lesher. We want you to stay positive, and we want you to stay negative at home or in school, no matter where you are. So again, I'm Dr. Dodd, the principal here at Lesher. I want to welcome you to our virtual back to school night and the Wii videos you're about to see from our staff. I want to thank you for those that who participated in our drive and bike around Lesher to meet our staff. We are doing what we can to show you what fun-loving, happy professionals we are and the pride we have for Lesher. So I want to thank you for showing up. I want to introduce a couple key people that is on my administrative team. Our 6th grade assistant principal and assessment coordinator is Mrs. Janice Martinez. If you have any questions around 6th grade, she is our person. And I want to introduce our 8th grade assistant principal, who is also our athletic director, Mr. Warren Morrow. Mr. Warren Morrow and Ms. Janice Martinez. This is your assistant principals and principal. Lisa Crossland is our 7th grade dean who helps us in a lot of different ways. So if you have any questions or needs at all, call us. Our 8th grade counselor is Miss Abriana Wood. Our 6th grade counselor is Miss Ashley Broody, and they share 7th grade by alphabet. Please call any one of us in addition to your teachers, or email us if you have a question at any time, and we will gladly try to get those questions answered. Again, welcome to Lesher. Right now we are hoping to bring back small groups of kids, and that might be students that need extra support, or for enrichment, for clubs, possibly some athletic opportunities beginning Monday, September 28th. We are hoping to bring small groups back. If we are allowed to do that through the district, we will be reaching out to you. Then we are hopeful that about by September 28th, there'll be an announcement from the district of whether we can return to in-person learning on the 19th. If we can, we will have a transition day in person for 6th graders, either that Monday, Tuesday, probably the 19th, 20th of the first couple days of the 2nd quarter, or we might do that on Wednesday, Thursday, right at the end of the 1st quarter. Whatever we're allowed to do, we're going to do it. It might be half of our 6th graders one day, half the next day, but we want to do all the things to give all of our kids the experience that they deserve. Our goal is to improve learning outcomes and experiences for kids. And we know that the current dynamic makes that a little harder for all of us, but please stay positive, stay negative, positive mentally, test negative, and get ready to be a part of the Viking ship, because we're all in this together and we appreciate you. Thank you all for coming out. Go Vikings.